Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of a wolf that restored to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against the beast many times its size and banished the darkness. This ethereal wolf, valiant act ushered an era of tranquility. The villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration for this wolf. Hey guys, it's Detonson here, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Okami, more specifically, the HD remake released on Xbox One. Now again, it's not just Xbox One this is released on, it's also on the PlayStation 4, and it's a game I've been looking forward to play since I heard it was coming out, because again I wanted to play the original, but just could never get a good copy of it. But anyways, we're going to start a new game. This first episode is going to be quite long because it is like very story heavy, this game, based on Japanese mythology. I will be explaining that through time as we go through the story. I'll certainly say that much because, well, it's a long game. Anyways, let's get started. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honoured as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satisfy the appetite of orgy, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey this horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village, and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of orgy. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. And the warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to this, to Orochi once and for all, Nagi travelled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home, as Nagi stood bravely before the entrance. A beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 flashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel, the blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then the wolf appeared, as if to protect Nagi. It stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Baring its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, flashing into the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand, however. Orochi, protected by a mysterious power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light above glistened off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his absurd adversary, channeling all his strength into his sacred and scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on strings. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again into the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Beast had at last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed the statue of a wolf inside. Nagi's soul, christened Tsukuyomi, and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all look forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years has passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. This was the legendary sword. This was Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded orgy. No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness upon this world. Utter that prayer to me, and unleash my power. A horrible tragedy swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki. The village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? You must act quickly. There's no time to lose. My power has dwindled over these years I spent protecting the area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We've never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Meet Okami Amaterasu. Such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see you, the saviour who braved sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devourous and ferocious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and beautiful country of Nippon, but never has the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Huh? Huh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? What on earth? You again? Ow, 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 ow! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug, I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long before you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You're just like that statue of Shiranui. Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with me for great Isun. Don't make me use my prized sword Omayu against you. Whoa. What's that growling sound? Why is it so dark anyways? Oh great god, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki Village. The villager lives on, their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Curtain 3, and the villagers will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? Our Sakura girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said if you cut it down, the village will be reborn, or restored. It's awfully high up there. If you don't get use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. The darkness really is getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. I think I would call 100 years a bit more of a nap. Anyway, so this is the first chance we've got to good fall. Basic movements are done by the right analog stick. You can change your camera with the left, although it is locked at the moment. Press X to dash, A to jump. The longer you hold your jump, the higher you will go. And press B to bark. And we'll get onto some other stuff as we get going. Where are we? It's got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes open, eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. That'll be to change your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Trust me, Isun doesn't stay this annoying forever. I'll certainly say that much. And yeah, press X to dash as well. I don't know if I mentioned that. Hold on! That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way, you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially when you're still learning the ropes. Now, interesting fact. Files 1 to 28 are just my personal save file. I'm not even near. These two here, they were from a Nintendo I tried earlier, where some of the audio was lost, so I'm having to redo this, so... Hey, I've saved myself like half a minute. So anyways, let's keep moving. Again, usually you press X just to get moving, and after a while you get a bit of a speed boost on top of that. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them open, there might be something good inside. Press X to bust them open we head. Again, like I've mentioned before. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something that you can break. Again, like I said, this first episode is going to be kind of long because of the whole story aspect. Not all of the episodes are going to be this long, I'll certainly say that much. Again, just being so cutscene heavy at the start, it does not help. Whoa, hold on there, Furball, get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press A to jump, then press A again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. Again, like I was mentioning, just tap it, you jump like that. You hold the A button, you get so much more height. And then if you press up against a wall and press A again, you can do a wall jump. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled, we don't want to miss any treasure. So let's see what's in here. Holy Bone S. Basically what Holy Bones are basically restoration items, so the S will store 3 units of health. Let's just smash these, see what we've got. Oh, let's not forget that. And the bridge is out. Look, the bridge is out. I just said that easily. This shouldn't be so hard. Materasu, was it? That's kinda long. Might I call you Ami? Listen, Ami, ever heard of the spirits of a brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'll take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? So basically he's going to go and scribble this in, and that's going to restore the bridge. Nice, huh? Just a little technique I mastered called rejuvenation. One of the many brush techniques that I use divine powers. It's a brush guard power that restores broken or missing things. I practice really hard just to master this one technique, but there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, the 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split up into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how can anyone have the power to master all 13? Yes, I guess 100 years ago things were different. We're not getting over that. I've obviously came a bit too far over because I was meant to trigger this cutscene. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens? They mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Again, I've already had a look, can't really get across, so let's go up this way and see what we find. Whoa! Look at the stars twinkle. I have never seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern or something? Or is it just me? There seems to be one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw in the missing star. You drew a leaf. That's not a star. Ah! Looks like I'm not ready to draw missing stars. First I'll be to hold the brush, then press X to draw. I should spend a heck of a lot of time practicing that. So yeah, basically the main gimmick of this game is you've got this brush, press X to draw it, and use the right stick to move about. You do have a limited amount of ink as shown in this top corner here. That's how much you've got, but trust me, unless you're using your brush so often, you're never gonna end up using it at all. And here we have the first of the brush gods. If it isn't Mother Amaterasu. I apologise for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomagami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could meet again. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. And this is basically what our powers are going to be. Mention them. There's been talk about 13 and we've just got one. Whoa, that was Yomagami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you as skilled a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else can master this incredible god technique? All parts, let me smash them, because again, like Legend of Zelda influence, whenever you see a pot you must break it. We've seen this already. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. So this is the river in question. pull out of the bush and just scribble your way along. You can do stuff like that, which again, in the original Wii version was a lot more fun based on what I've seen. And it restores the river. Whoa! A river of stardust. So this really must be the river of the heavens. But what I really want to know is, who the heck drew the darn thing? Alright, let's get going. There's still more we need to see. So over the river we go. And another treasure chest, what's in here? The astral pouch. Look what you found, Furball. This astral pouch here is amazing. It swallows up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive the owner if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. So there are a lot of pots. Let's see if any of them have anything useful. Those ones don't. You've got that looks more like an orange than an apple. I'm sorry. So we've got one orange, we've got a peach. That actually does look like peach. And we also have an orange. And honey. So let's keep moving forward. So just need to follow the path. Again, this episode's only going to be long because of the whole introduction of the story and whatnot. I swear episodes are not always going to be this long, it's just with a lot of story and a lot of background that needs to be covered at the start. It kind of takes its time. And again, this is the speed boost I was mentioning about before. Once you dash and keep moving for so long, you're going to like this kind of sprint mode. And until you stop, it'll keep going, or if you do sharp direction change. Is that the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. First the river of the heavens, and now this place? Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See? The sword is in a really bad shape. The god sure didn't do much to protect this place. So, let's see if we can't restore it. All you really need to do is just draw a line up. Even just that basic. It doesn't even need to be straight. That really was your brush work all this time? How are you getting so good? Exactly who are you, anyways? You know who I am. You've been told like 6 times already. Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a what? A mouse? Well, that's our second constellation, second brush god. And now, yo, keep away from me with that kind of thing. And now we have Tachigami. Well, if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in the shrine dedicated to the ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavours, I am at your service. Make good use of the sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Now there's an interesting thing about all these brush gods, and I will explain that in a later episode. Because, again, you might start to see a pattern, but there is more to it, so we'll just wait and see what happens. Hey, that was a god Tachigami, master of the power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're really just like that Shiranui? You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? and Shiranui died, Force power was split into 13 brush gods. This is crazy. Shiranui and Nagi? It's just like the legend. Well, anyways, I've never seen the power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. So, again, this is just a tutorial kind of thing, and it's just that. Whoa! I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. I'm not even on the same league. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. I mean, Amaterasu. I made up my mind. If you're Shiranui reborn, then that means you can master all 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. I don't think she agrees, Isu. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made the decision. But enough about me. Now you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Sakuya was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. And now we have a crazy taxi arrow, which is, well, it looks like a crazy taxi arrow. It's got a bit more textures to it, but anyone who's played Crazy Taxi can vouch on me with that. So we're just gonna get moving. And this is unexpected. What the? Where did they come from? Ah, whatever. Go first, ask questions later. Right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the X button to use its power against them. And I'm not getting hit. Because that's one of the things that failed me last time, so I got hit there. I had a cheap hit. Look, Annie. Once you caught them off guard, and turn them black and white, they're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Oh, just like that. Now typically that's what you want to do, but what I prefer doing is, if they've got low health like that, wait until they're in that form and doing it that way. But in this case we get a Demon Fang. They're not useful to us now, but it's worth collecting as many as possible. Again, these creatures here known as imps, all you have to do is just power slash them once they're in that final stage. And we got perfect, because I didn't actually get hit this time. So, let's keep moving, shall we? Down the path we go, through the trees. There's one of the gates we had to pass through to get up here. Just keep going, and we've got another battle. Just fun. Yeah, nice try, pal. I'm not falling. We got another Demon Fang there. One more hit and a power slash. That will do you. Where's we have a Demon Fang? Zach. No, I missed it. Damn it. That's not good. Well, another perfect. So let's just keep moving then. Back through the gate. And we are at just under 40 minutes for this episode. So, you know what, I'm probably going to call it here. We are heading back anyways, but there is a save mirror just ahead. But anyways guys, this has been the first episode of Okami, the HD remake. The original copies were released on Wii and PlayStation 2, so if you have a copy of them you can play along, or you just get the HD remake. But that's all for this episode. If you liked it, think about hitting that like and that subscribe button to see more. And otherwise, that's all it's going to be for this episode. If you want, again, like and subscribe to see more, and I'll catch you later. And yeah, once you find the rush gods in the night sky, that's where they'll appear. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. I've got a
question if you'd hear me out. In your defense, you never had a chance. And so tell me straight, I won't go. This is our time now.